23 World Robot Conference, or WRC, in Beijing brought us this, and this. Shear, a research and development engineer at humanoid robot company X Robots, said the joints of the humanoids move more naturally and have more subtle microexpressions and finger movements. Shear said the robots can control each of its joints, including their skin. He adds they have a new upgrade in vision and haptics, which can show more natural-looking microexpressions, showing joy, anger, sadness, happiness, and other emotions. This guy looks pretty real. Some visitors liked the lifelike bots, while others lamented their appearance. What do you think?
So in the new Fox Nation special, AI, The Terminator Effect, a group of artificial intelligence experts explored the dangers of technology and if Hollywood got it right or wrong. Take a look.
AI is a perfect target. It's this unfeeling other that makes a great villain.
Is this game or is it real? There's this sort of idea of the creation going out of control.
There are some aspects of this that might be representative of the future.
If it becomes an AI with an intelligence beyond human capability, it could destroy us.
Dan Hendricks is the director of the Center for AI Safety. I want to play it. Let's watch it.
If AI systems go rogue, which is a legitimate possibility, it's very uncertain how we're going to try and put the genie back in the bottle.
I can't imagine like a robot coming back and wanting to kill me. But it does raise some alarms.
I'll be back.
So I know we've made movies about it, obviously, with the term
causing a lot of destruction. Later on, when we get robotics, then a lot of these other scenarios become a possibility, but risks of us potentially losing control of some weaponized AI system, that's something that we can't rule out.
I'm just curious, Dan, will AI always need humans to control it? Or does the technology really have the capability eventually to move on its own?
So the people developing the AI systems are trying to, as quickly as possible, make it so that they don't need people. They're trying to automate as many jobs as possible, because this makes a lot of money. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people are trying to make it be the case that they're more autonomous and don't require human intervention and can make decisions faster and better than people. So that's what the current incentives are, and that's what a lot of researchers are trying to do, for good or bad.
I don't know how we put the genie back in the bottle. It's kind of how you started this segment. It looks like it's taken off very fast.
Sudden has left some Christians pondering the moral implications of this ever-expanding technology. CBN's Billy Hollowell has his story.
When it comes to the true size and scope of artificial intelligence, the future is anything but certain. Promises of profound technological advancement come alongside fear over job loss and lapsed ethics.
Well, one of the problems of the whole issue of artificial intelligence is that
Albert Mohler, president of the Southern Baptist Theological Seminary, says new moral dimensions surrounding AI emerge as fast as the technology evolves.
This is a truly frightening prospect. And I don't say that about everything. What we don't know, we don't know. And this really is setting something loose in the lab.
Mohler urges Christians to pay close attention to the claim AI could potentially develop a form of consciousness.
There is no such thing as a feeling machine. There may be a machine that mimics feeling. We're not merely feeling machines. We're not merely machines that mimic feeling. We're made in God's image. And so there has to be a distinction there, but keeping that distinction straight. And by the way, defending human dignity is going to uniquely fall upon Christians because the world is cashing out its ability to argue for human dignity.
Author Jeff Kinley agrees and adds a warning about allowing AI to diminish human purpose and value.
Obviously, one of the biggest concerns is that it replaces human intelligence. I mean, we are moving as a society towards replacing humanity just about every way possible, replacing human labor, human thought, human writing, trying to pretty much put humanity to the margins of the narrative here.
Unrestrained surveillance and the ability to hack the human brain are two potential concerns. Kinley, however, calls censorship and informational control the more immediate threats.
It's the idea of deception, because artificial intelligence is not
guided by artificial intelligence, can restore links between the brain, the spinal cord, and impaired limbs. And researchers say the results so far are beyond expectations. Our lead national correspondent, David Begnaud, went to Long Island, New York to meet the study's first participant. He's been paralyzed for 3 years and is now doing things he never thought possible.
Hey, nice to meet you.
I have never walked into an interview looking more forward to shake someone's hand than I was to meet Keith Thomas.
May I shake your hand?
Of course.
Can you feel that?
Yes.
You can feel my hand.
Yeah.
Feeling my hand, or anything at all, is a big deal for Thomas. You see, 3 summers ago, he miscalculated the depth of a pool. He took a dive, and in a flash, his life changed forever. He broke his neck and was paralyzed from the chest down. Gone was any feeling below his chest. He was 42 years old.
Hope arrived in the form of a medical study that was just getting underway. It was conducted by Northwell Health in New York. Thomas was wheeled into surgery. And while remaining awake and alert, 5 small chips were implanted into his brain. It's called a double neuro bypass.
But now we're connecting to the brain.
Those chips can now send and interpret signals from his brain to his damaged spinal cord and to his hands and back to his brain. The result is that Thomas's thoughts now control new movement in his hands.
Nice.
Now, much of the new sensations Thomas feels only happen in the lab with the help of a new computer connected to his skull. But there is something remarkable happening even when he's not attached to that.
Like the rest I can feel without this.
So paralyzed areas can relearn?
Yes.
And a woman who lost her ability to speak after a stroke is now able to talk again thanks to AI. Experts say it's a medical milestone. ABC's Allison Kosick has the latest.
For 18 years, Ann Johnson hasn't said one word until now.
Great to see you were dead.
When she was 30 years old, married with kids, Ann had a paralyzing stroke while playing volleyball, robbing her of an ability to communicate other than using a letterboard. Now, artificial intelligence has helped give Ann her voice back.
You are truly wonderful people.
And for the first time in a long time, she spoke with her husband, Bill.
I was thinking about running to the store.
What time will you be home?
It was an emotional moment to hear her voice again. That we used a clip from her wedding video to kind of restore her voice the way it sounded.
A team of doctors and researchers at the University of California, San Francisco and UC Berkeley discovered a way to use Ann's brain signals and translate them into words using artificial intelligence.
We have electrodes that sit on the surface of Anne's brain. When she tries to move her mouth as if she was saying a word or a sentence, we decode that activity into sounds and the avatar movements that correspond to the movements that she would have tried to make.
Metzger says it's the recent advances in AI that led them to the ability to synthesize speech with the avatar.
We decode Anne's brain signals using new AI algorithms, and they're essential to being able to do this work.
Knowledge is increasing.